What up and welcome back to another episode of Ramblings in the Basement. It's your boy Theory.
Ivancito.
We got a special guest.
Peter Buckhammer.
Peter McCammon. Yep.
Here you go. And
But
go
if
ahead.
anything, we don't want to make it awkward.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
You know how we were just talking about earlier?
Yes, sir.
That's how we wanted to be like that stuff.
Oh, 100%.
No worries.
100%.
Don't
This
worry.
is
Don't
natural
even
conversation.
think this is here.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But sometimes that can affect a lot of people too.
Yeah, it's like the whole stage fright thing.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it happens a lot, honestly. Every time we have a guest, so as soon as we hit record, shit gets quiet.
Like we were having a good conversation. We
We-
were talking all that off the camera. And then once we start recording, it's just
It just feels more professional.
Right?
Yeah. But the thing about the podcast is like you got to keep it 100. You just got to talk with the
Yeah,
boys.
that's what we wanted with the podcast too. That's why we're not trying to make it like seem like too professional. It's like we're just chilling.
True.
We're
I
just
mean,
chilling.
and it's just rambling type
Yeah.
shit.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
rambling in the
It's supposed to be
basement.
fun.
Well, rambling's in the new room now.
True.
It's
True.
the place.
basically the basement too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we were just
Technically,
talking
yeah, you're right.
about Mexico, about the Chapo Son.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's like kind of still new news. What it's called? I was in Mexico when all that shit happened too.
No.
Yeah, when all that shit happened, I was in Mexico, but nothing happened where we live. It was like mostly like 18 hours, 15 hours away.
Yeah, because Mexico's really big.
My dad lives. He lives like in Mexico City, like around there,
Ah,
a little bit like
FDF?
off Mexico. Yeah, the FF.
That's what they call it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it's not in Mexico City, but it's the FF.
Is
it
the
is-
AFL like is it like more solid than the rest of Mexico?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, people say if you want to really get a job and all that, we'll get good pay. It's kind of like the DC of I guess Mexico.
It's like their main city.
Yeah, it's the main city, and
Yeah.
like that's where like the jobs, the
Yeah.
novelas, all that kind of shit is.
It used to be the biggest city. It had like 30 million people back in like the 70s type shit. It was,
Really?
it was like one of the biggest cities in the whole world type shit.
I didn't know that,
True.
but no, it was nice, honestly. And because we have 2 episodes that we haven't recorded, I think, because I was gone for those two weeks. No, it might have been just one,
I think
right?
it was 3 to be honest.
3?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, yeah. So pretty much when I was first going to Mexico, the day I was leaving, I guess I got the flu, and
Oh,
I
it's
had
'cause- you know why? It was 1 week, but it's because we didn't record on Christmas or New Year's. We didn't record those 2 weeks either.
Okay. Well, yeah. There you go. But the day of that I left. I got the flu and I had an asthma attack. So the whole
Bruh.
time in the airport, I couldn't even really walk because when I walk, I'm like, fuck, and then catch my breath, start walking. Fuck, all right, and then I take my inhaler.
Yeah.
I put the machine on, like my nebulizer. Hey, left the dog outside. Oh, what it's called? Like it was pretty bad.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Like traveling sick.
It
Fuck
was so
that.
bad. But then once we got there, we went to the hospital straight there, and it was like maybe 3:00 in the morning, 2:00. Dude, that hospital where we live
It was not good.
is shit. They used to be good. I'm not gonna lie, they used to
Yeah.
be good, but I think over time they really got it bad. Even like my cousins have said it too. And bro, they left. They put like try to put the needle here,
yeah.
the IV, couldn't do it.
Fuck.
Try to do it over here, couldn't do it. And then, no wait, here, couldn't do it. And dude, when the guy was trying to do it, he was just and that shit. I know, like he was trying to find the vein, but that shit was hurting. That I was like screaming because and then later another person comes, like a lady, boom, does it right here.
Yeah.
It still hurt,
Yeah.
but it wasn't bad. And it was like they're like, there you go. I was like,
Vasco was stabbing you.
yeah,
That shit.
like, that shit was bad. And dude, I had like big bruise like this, big bruise right here, and a little small bruise right here.
Damn.
That shit didn't go off until the
Yeah.
day, like the 2 days before I was leaving. And I was there for like 2 weeks.
Damn.
So when I got there, they were just giving me IV, giving me oxygen, and then that's it. And they weren't really doing anything. They weren't checking up on me. They weren't doing anything. So I was like, yo, let me get out of here. This is horrible.
It's worse than being at home.
Yeah, and dude, I was there for so long that I was like, it was probably 6 o'clock in the morning now, where when I went back home, I still wasn't feeling good, but what is called, it was already like 7 o'clock. So from there, I told him like I still don't feel good. I'd rather go somewhere else. We went somewhere else that it opened up because it was like now it got during the whole time that I was there, stuff was open now. So we went to a different doctor. That one was better. That one, after 2 hours of me being there, they actually took care of me. They gave me food, like everything, just being there. And like after for 2 hours, I started getting better. I felt better.
Dang, that's
And
crazy.
what it's called, and you could tell the difference. And
I would have no faith in like
Yeah.
a Mexican hospital type shit, like in the middle of nowhere. If that makes sense.
No, yeah, no.
So-
The thing is, it used to be good, but over time, I think they just like it just got bad.
Damn. When I was in Thailand, the hospitals there were way better than here.
Really.
Yeah, it was insane to me. And you see people like from every background, like monks, everything. They were, like good
damn.
service, everything type shit. It was surprising.
See.
Over there in Asia, they care about their people. Some
Well,
places. Some places.
When I was like in the
Some
museum,
places.
when I was in the museum area type shit,
Uh-huh.
my ex at the time, she had like a headache or some shit because of the heat, and she just asked someone like, "Oh, I feel bad." Ambulance came. We both got chauffeur. Got to talk to the nurses. They like talked to her right away. I was like, "What? That's
Yeah,
crazy."
just from your head hurting.
Yeah, because it was on those grounds. It was like on those tourist grounds.
Oh.
Yeah, they help people out like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
pretty
nice.
cool. That's nice. Yeah. No, but yeah, and then for me, medicine over there is pretty cheap. That
It
I
is.
like this right here. I'll show you.
You better pull out a kilo.
Right. Got the drugs right here.
So
Yeah.
cheap in Mexico.
This right here, it's like maybe like $400-$300 over here
Mm.
just for this.
Why don't they just like send like your family send it to you then? Like, cheaper.
That's illegal.
Yeah,
Ah, damn.
but what it's called, I went over there. I think that was maybe 500 to 1,000 pesos,
Yeah.
and then 5,000 pesos, that's $50, or if not, $25.
Because they have to afford it too.
Exactly. So I got 4 of these.
Mm.
What it's called? I had to take these right here for 3 months, and before I go to sleep, and then I gotta go back to Mexico in April to check up on how I'm doing, because he specializes with asthma,
Yeah.
so he's actually like treating me, I guess, for like helping me out.
That's
for
so
that.
much better, man.
Yeah. So I was like, even then, I'm excited because I low-key I like it. I want to go
Yeah.
back.
That's what's
That's
up.
that's the only reason. Like I was like, all right, I'll go back to the stream so I can at least go be over there for a little bit more.
What did you like the most about like Mexico when you were there?
See my family. I haven't seen them in 5 years.
Dang.
Yeah.
I got
Everybody grew up. Everybody still looks the same, but the ones that were like
that kids.
like
Yeah, they became men. like,
yeah.
shit. Me and my brothers, we like when I was 13, I moved here, but they stayed there.
Uh-huh.
And when I got in the military, like last time I saw them was like 2017, and then I saw them again like last year, and it was crazy. It was like
Oh.
4 years straight. I saw my little brothers go from like little kids, and they were both like now 18.
Uh-huh.
Bro, it trips you up.
It
bro.
does.
it
It really does. What was called that? That happened with my cousin Chava.
Mm.
He was smaller. I'm not gonna lie. When we were younger, I would always give him wedgies, just to fuck. Like we were
You're
fucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even now, I fuck with him with it. But he's big now. He's tall
Yeah.
and like he's not fat, but he's like a little big.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I'm still gonna give you a calzoncino, and then he tries to give me wedgies. Like one time I was in the kitchen, he comes out of nowhere, tries to give me a wedgie, and then I was like, nope, I got up, got him, I got him, and I gave him the wedgie. I was like, you thought? Yeah, no.
That's in Spain. That's a calzonazo.
Calzoncino.
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 That's hilarious.
I'll be like calzoncino.
You did a whole fucking wrestler move, bro.
Reminds me of the fucking Johnny's.
Yeah, dude.
The one that was the fucking one. That was the one.
It was my brother, Jonas, which
He's not your brother.
no, not he's not my brother. My brother and Jonas, and then one of my cousin Edgar. they were all on the trampoline jumping, and then I don't even know, they were wrestling, were doing their own thing, and then my brother, because they were like goofing around, my brother goes and grabs, is it Johnny?
Yeah.
He goes,
Grab his
"Ooh,
and rip that
Reggie!"
shit.
and rips his underwear.
Oh my god.
And then the whole time, Diana's just right there recording it on the
It's like,
phone.
damn, bro.
I'm calling the police.
No, but
Damn.
it's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah,
It's still on YouTube.
Yeah, we uploaded that video.
It's still on
you
YouTube.
have to find that. You have to find it and show it to your viewers.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I mean, yeah.
If you can,
Send it to Johnny so he
Yeah,
could
no.
put it. He has his own podcast too, actually.
Yeah, he
Dang.
does. Todo tranquilo. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to his podcast. So he's doing big things with his.
Shout out to him.
Shout
He honestly, I fuck with him. He's
Yeah,
always
he-
a positive.
He is. He's a good guy.
He got good energy all the time.
I like that.
So he did not deserve that shit. Bro, we were dicks to him sometimes. But yeah.
That's never happened to me. That's crazy. In Mexico, that's like, is that a thing over there?
No,
The
it was
wedgie
just back then.
culture.
It was
Man's
back
just a
then.
dick.
That's just- no, when we were back then, we were younger. That's
Yeah.
what they.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but then older now, they don't really do it. I don't really do it, but because that was our thing right there.
Yeah, the memories. type
Yeah,
shit.
that's where we.
That's
Yeah.
our thing.
Yeah, that's our culture right there.
If it's not, he tries to do it to me, but nah, it doesn't work.
Dang.
It did give me a little bit though. I'm not gonna
He
lie.
got you a little bit.
Because I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else, and he's like, "Shh."
So, no, not gonna get me. Started squeezing. Saying, so no, you're not gonna get me.
No, but yeah, no, I love it over there because, dude, when I came back over here, just the vibe feels so different. It just,
Same old,
it's
same
not,
old.
it's, I don't really care about like, they say some people say it's because you're like, you're relaxed, you don't have to worry about anything. Which, yeah, I guess, but like over here, the only thing I gotta worry about is work, but I don't mind either. Like it's something that like I was actually excited to come back to too.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I like the vibe because when you're bored, you can just go down to the store, and be like, hey,
Exactly.
walking like in the like
Everything's walking distance.
walking distance, and not
Yeah.
you can take a taxi, go to the city and
Yeah.
do things right there. I guess you could do the same thing here, but it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't
not
feel
the
right.
same.
Yeah,
When I was
it's
in
not the
Spain,
same.
Because the cities here are very different than the cities
Uh-huh.
in Europe. Everything here is like driving distance.
Yeah,
In Spain, like our cities were made before time even happened. Type
Yeah.
shit. Like they're old as fuck. In the cities, bro, that's exactly what you said. If you're bored, just walk and you're gonna see someone you know. You're gonna be in a tienda, you know.
yeah. The whole hills, like everybody's like family. So
Yeah.
like, if anything, we'll be like, hi, how we doing? Hey.
That's the
Yeah.
difference. It's the community. I feel like
Yeah.
as out here, people are too cold. Everyone's doing their own shit.
That's
yeah,
that's
you're
a big
right.
stereotype.
That's what it is.
Of like
yeah.
the U.S. type shit. Like from my
Uh-huh.
friends that are my friends that I live with, like one's Packy. He's like people here are just so focused on themselves. They go live like a state hella far away. They never see their family type shit.
Yeah.
But like back home in Mexico, that's
Everybody's there.
everyone's
Like everybody
together.
lives in that. Yeah.
Yeah, and Loki, I was thinking about that the other day. How it's like really common is like you move out by 18.
I never
It's
really
like some
thought of
countries
that.
you live together like forever. Like you stay in the
Mhm.
same house until
Mhm.
you're old, and then you raise your kids at the same house.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like that's just how it is in some countries.
That's
It's
how it is
crazy.
in Spain in the small towns. In the cities is like kinda, but small towns is like certified.
Now that I think about it, I think that's what it really is. Then I never really thought of all that. It's just like your family and like your community. Because like
Yeah.
you grew up there. Everybody knows you. You know them. And then when you leave and you come back, it's still, you know them. Now they have kids or something
Yeah.
like that. And then you get to know their kids. And I'm like, oh shit. Here you're right. Like you don't. Some people don't really know their neighbors. They don't talk to their neighbors, or they don't go out and like get to know people like to create a community. Like
Yeah, and you got to.
Uh,
Like I don't know my neighbor's name. That's crazy. And I live in a
I
townhouse.
only know
Like,
one. Jeffrey.
for real.
Yeah, Jeffrey is like the one across to like with the house next to it, because he went to
Mm.
school together.
That's
That's-
cheating.
that's-
That's
you never talk to them though. So you never say hi.
I do say hi, especially when they're out, but not as much as I used to. But when their mom was out, I would always say hi to them, and like when they walk their dogs, I'll be like, "Yo," and then we like kind of conversation. But yeah,
It's not like that. They're like you're really close like
Yeah.
that. You just know each other a little bit.
um,
That's how I feel like it's just how it is here.
like over there in Mexico, bro, they be saying, "¿Quieres café? ¿Quieres café?
Right, yeah.
Vamos a la
No,
casa
Metro.
para." Yeah.
People are very. What's up?
They're very hospitable.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. They have to be. If they're not, they're dicks.
Exactly.
Like, it's like, oh, ¿qué tal estás? Oh, do you want this? You want that? Oh, I made so much food yesterday. Here, you want my leftovers? Even though they're gonna eat the leftovers, they're just being nice.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. They're just hospitable out there.
Yeah. But down there in Mexico, you'd be on the streets playing. Just any random little kid will come up and join you. Just be playing with like any like strangers all the time.
Dang.
That shit would be fun though. To make new friends.
I really want to go. Like Spanish countries, I've only been to like Venezuela, which is Caribbean, and Spain is like European. I've never been to like the El Salvador type shit, like your country is.
Yeah, Mexico, Salvador, Guatemala, but Guatemala is like forest too.
Mm.
Some parts, or at least where my girlfriend. She says
there's a lot of forest in Mexico too.
I mean,
I feel like more down though, right?
I mean, like more like the culture.
More down in Mexico, but I feel like the more up you go, is more like
it's more mountain.
More mountains, and then even more, it's like more desert.
They got a little bit of everything in Mexico.
Yeah.
Dude, because like where my dad lives, Mexico, Toluca is like the highest, like it has like the highest altitude in Mexico.
Yeah. And you felt it, didn't you?
Dude, yeah, because where my dad lives, it's all mountains, straight up.
That's
like
probably making your asthma worse.
Dude,
to be honest,
my oxygen level, you're supposed to have it at 95 to 100. My oxygen level when I was at the hospital in Temas was like at 77, 78, 82, and that's like really bad. Like that's you could probably get like a cardio or like supposedly like the doctor said I was close to getting one. But but then it went up to like 90s when because I had the oxygen. After that, so it did help. And then when I went to the doctor, like when I went to the bathroom, it would drop down to like 84 or something like that. So then when I went to the other doctors, I had the oxygen. It was at 95. It went it never went below. It went to like 94, 84, like 88. It stayed at around 88, 89. That which is still not the best, but it's better.
Yeah.
Like I'm able to walk around, not get tired or whatever. And then once after the little bit more of the medicines I took and everything, I went up to like 93, 92, without the oxygen no more. But something I would have to I was gonna probably not be able to spend New Year's with my family and stay in the hospital. But the only reason why the doctor actually let me go is because he said, if you're able to find like an oxygen tank or like something that creates oxygen, then you guys he'll be able to. And my aunt had like another like a family member that had one that's like a machine, put like a special liquid, water or something like some special like liquid, and then it made like it doesn't give me oxygen. I had to do that for like 5 days. It worked, and then now like when after I went to go see him again, he said I didn't need it, and my oxygen level was like around like 92, 89 at times.
How do you check that like on a
there's
daily
like
basis?
there's a little like a machine that you know the machine they put in your finger when you go to the doctors.
Yeah.
That.
Damn.
Yeah. So now, but then once I started getting better, I wasn't sick. My oxygen level, like I said, it was like a 92, 89, like the worst, which is still not like bad, I guess for me. My girlfriend was like, it's probably because we're in the mountains as well. Probably when we go back, it'll be better. Dude, because when you play soccer over there, dude, when you come from over here and go over there where my dad lives, you get tired of like quick. Even if you play good and you're not here,
that's
you get tired.
A lot of people go train over there.
So when every time when I came back from over there and played soccer and came back to play soccer over here, I had energies like for days. And now what it's called, when I came back, my oxygen level was at 97, 90. No, sorry. Like at 97, 98. So like that's where it should be. Like I have like I haven't had a problem.
You went from like hard mode to like default settings.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that's my experience in Mexico. This like when I went. So like I got to enjoy it, but not as how like I wanted to.
Yeah. If you were told that like, hey, you're gonna go live in Mexico in like 5 months from now, like forever.
For how long? Forever?
Yeah, forever. What would be like your attitude? What would be your attitude towards it?
I don't know. I feel like I would like it, but at the same time I feel like damn. Because sometimes you for me I like it, but I can't stay there for too long either.
Exactly.
Like I could probably be there for like 2 months straight up, but after that maybe I can't. Yeah. But like at the end of the day, Mexico is big, so I could go to a different part of Mexico. I don't have to just stay in one spot.
True.
So.
Dang.
It just depends on my situation, how I'm living.
Mm. Like I have to go back to Spain in like June,
And
it was like forever type shit.
Yeah. So how was that?
It hurts.
Really?
I love this country.
Really?
Yes, bro, 100%. What's the
Why is that? What's wrong with Spain?
Spain
Well,
is
not
like
what's wrong with it. What don't you
the
like?
taxes.
Taxes?
So like imagine you make what you make here, but half of it goes to the government, and you don't even get that half back. You know what I mean? That like it's sad that like and if you make a lot of money, they punish you for it. Like look at Shakira, she's gonna go to jail because Spain is crazy about their taxes.
Yeah, no, that's the reason why Ronaldo left Madrid too.
Yes, bro. Yeah, no, they're crazy out there, and it just once you're I've been here for like 10 years, and I'm just cozy to the people here. When I go to Spain, it's like, oh, I love my family and all that type of shit, but it's just like
The vibe's different.
the vibe. I mean, I can go back into the vibe, but it's just like over here is like default mode type shit. You know what I mean?
What's the vibe over there?
It's very city like type shit.
City-like? Okay.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's very northerner type shit over there.
What part of Spain do you?
I'm from northern Spain. It's actually pretty close to Portugal. It's like I think it's like 2 hours away from like where you're at or where your Escobar's cousins at.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm like really close to Portugal, but it's like up north.
What part of Spain is it?
Castilla y León.
Oh.
Castilla y León was like old Spain, the one that came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Nice.
So you're like a OG Spaniard.
Yeah, it's funny because my accent is like mine in Madrid are like the real Spanish. Everyone else has like a derivative.
Really?
Yeah, like you talk to someone, like there's like different languages in Spain. It's like super divided type shit. Like there used to be, like everyone wants to become their own country type shit because you go to different provinces and it's like going to different countries. They have a different food. They have a different.
It's kind of like going to different states, and then maybe.
But way crazier.
Really?
Yeah, because there's not a state that speaks a different language. Like Louisiana had French a while ago. In Spain.
Oh, so they're speaking different languages.
Yeah, and they're racist against Spaniards type shit. Yeah, they don't like people that say like, "Oh, I'm Spanish." So whenever I go to their provinces, I'm like, Spain, 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 and they hate it, bro.
So they're in Spain.
Part of Spain.
Yeah,
too.
they're part of Spain. Yeah. So like El País Vasco is literally called the vast country because they don't even want to be called a province.
Are they like islands?
No, it's like they're in Spain.
What the fuck?
They have a different language. Back in the 70s, they used to blow up like politicians' cars so they can become sovereign type shit. And you know the guy that Escobar, he wanted to get the best bomb maker in a compact device. And the people that did that for him were the vast country people that had such good experience at just killing politicians in Spain type shit. They gave him like this little box, and Escobar, he put that shit on a plane. He thought like his rival was gonna be on it. You've seen Narcos?
Nah, I haven't.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
What?
Nah, I haven't. Nah.
Bruh, you're missing out.
I
Well,
haven't
basically,
seen it, though.
he blew up an airplane type shit, Escobar, with the bomb the Spaniards made.
Damn.
Yeah.
It made damn.
Yeah. Spain's crazy, man.
Yo, I didn't know it was like that either. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, there's this one. This is hilarious because I'm a Spaniard at heart. So it was like this Catalunya.
What team do you like?
Oh, I'm Barca.
Okay.
I'm Barca, but I love the team. I love them too. I just don't love the ones that want to get out of Spain. This was hilarious. They had a referendum without the permission of the country, right? So they're like, oh, we're gonna vote who wants to become out of Spain or not, and they won. Like, oh, we're not gonna be in Spain anymore. And the president was like, this wasn't regulated. We didn't know. Like we're not gonna accept this. And the president of Spain, they sent a bunch of like National Guard members, but they're actually badass. They're not like the ones here. They're actually like they're built and they're like made for riots and shit. And those guys, it was like the Avengers versus the other people, right? The firemen of Barcelona were defending the people of Barcelona. There was like gladiator fights type shit.
Really?
Yes, bro. Like Barcelona firefighters, Barcelona cops fighting like federal cops type shit, like with batons and shit and like swords. It's just hilarious, bro.
What the fuck, true?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay, I straight up did not know that's how Spain was like.
Yeah.
Well, I guess every country is really different, huh?
Yeah.
Every country's going through their own shit right now. To be honest, the whole world's going through a lot of shit right now. Because I feel like there's been a lot of countries that've been like doing shit like that, like wild shit, where it's like protesting, like standing up to the government.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that shit's been going on like around the world. I was like, I don't know.
If we have.
We do.
Dude,
We have a lot. You haven't been following the Twitter file shit that's been happening.
What, Elon Musk type shit?
Yeah.
That he's been uncovering.
Yeah, he's been uncovering
Bro.
like a lot of crazy shit that
Who?
the government's doing. So Elon
Elon?
Musk, Elon Musk, because he bought Twitter, so he
Yeah.
has like all the files. Like
Oh, shit.
basically, the FBI like came to Twitter and like they're telling them to censor people, and like he has proof of all that. And like, he has all the emails they sent and shit.
Damn.
He's about to get suicided real quick.
Suicide real quick. He committed suicide.
2 shots to the back of the head. Suicide.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit, man.
That's the same thing with Andrew Tate, though. They did them dirty.
Andrew
Did you
Tate shit's
hear the
going-
video of him saying like, "I'm sorry, I raped you," and everyone
Yeah,
says
I saw that shit. That shit's wild. I don't know that shit.
it
Kind of
doesn't
makes him
sound
look
like
guilty.
him though. It doesn't sound like him though.
I don't know. I don't know him that well to like recognize his voice.
I
But
heard
if that's
it.
real, if that's real, that shit makes him
Bro.
sound very fucking
Yeah,
guilty.
he's like, "I like that you didn't like it," type shit in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
I didn't see that. I
Yeah,
haven't seen
he's
that.
like,
like,
am I a bad person for enjoying it? I was like, yeah, that kind of makes you a bad person.
So, like, but okay, in the video, you can only prove this in the video that she's his girlfriend, by the way.
Uh-huh.
He's fucking his girlfriend like really hard, and she's like, "Ow!" and he starts choking her and like choking her like a fighter type shit.
Yeah.
Just starts strangling the bitch, right? And she's like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And like the first day she was like, "Whatever, that didn't happen." But then she had like trauma about it. And when she opened up about it, she was like, "How can I fight back?" He's like a 3-time world champion, whatever. And like,
Didn't they say that though? That
She came out later and said
Yeah.
it was role playing.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that
Yeah.
is.
that one was with that. When she came out with that.
But I mean,
herself.
a lot of people say she's just saying that because she's scared. Though I don't know how true.
do you feel like about the agents of the Matrix? Do you feel that's true?
Yeah.
The
But-
Matrix.
but I feel
so
like-
that the Matrix is attacking me.
Supposedly it was gonna be like
You know. There's actually videos of him like saying all of this was gonna happen though.
Yeah.
Like that's
The
why that's what
three
makes
lives.
it kind of seem like real.
They first
Yeah.
cancel you, then they put you in jail for some bullshit reason,
Yeah,
and
now
if
they
that
kill
fails,
you. Yeah, they kill you.
you get suicided.
That's the
Suicide.
that's the part that makes it kind of like seem like okay, maybe the Matrix is actually like trying to kill him. Like he's onto them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes, like I didn't know about the whole video about them saying like I like is it bad?
That was pretty recent. To
Does
be
that
honest.
make you a bad person? Oh, shit.
No, but I mean, what I heard was supposedly he got put for rape and sex trafficking or human trafficking.
He
right?
most definitely did sex trafficking. You
But
know why?
yeah, but you technically it's for sex trafficking. But he's admitted that he's a pimp. He gets girls on OnlyFans and he
But
gets
he's
them
been
money.
saying
But
this.
Yeah,
he's
he-
open about it.
Yeah.
He said that, and what it's called, they let him.
He's
too.
doing it legally.
Yeah,
technically.
100%. He's like,
He gets the money. They get the money too.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
it's an agreement that they're all
it's just in the terms of the law, he's using the lover boy method, which is like he makes him fall in love first, then he convinces one of his other girlfriends to tell them, "Hey, this is a good living. Come to Romania, far from everything you know." And then when they're there, they can't leave the house because he said in his videos, "You're not leaving the house. You're not going to the club. You're staying in the house." So these girls, they live in a different country. They're doing sex work and giving him most of the money, and he decides what he wants to give them back. I don't say if it's morally wrong. I'm just saying like technically to the law is sex trafficking.
yeah. I mean, I would say it's kind of morally wrong too. but
And he said there's a video.
Yeah, no, yeah. No, yeah. I know you. I think I have seen that too. But that was like in the beginning of the videos when he first started. Like he was on more of social media.
But that doesn't. I feel like people try to bring that up to attention to like discredit everything else that he's saying, which is like just because he's doing this bad thing, like everything he's saying is still true about like
Yes.
everything else.
Facts.
It's like
And-
just because he's doing this one thing.
It motivates kids, bro.
Yeah.
What it's called? He supposedly. What I heard it was for money laundering. But
They're just throwing everything
But
at him.
you know what it's called during the whole time that was happening, they came out with I feel like every time something big is always a cover up, and they're talking about the J.P. Morgan thing where, like how he was they were backing up. I think Jeffrey
Epstein.
Epstein, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that list.
That came out the same day that they arrested. I think.
There's a lot of shit
Andrew.
going on.
Do you feel like the black book that has all the names of the people that visited the island, the one that we never got? Do you feel that Do you feel like it's true? Like we can see all the names of very famous, powerful world leaders going to that island.
Yeah, I feel like we'd find a lot of famous people on there, and
Where?
like politicians. Cause he had like a little black book that was basically like his contact list.
Who?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh.
But they never recovered it. They never found it.
Oh.
But they did find another list that had like.
No, they did find it. They used it in the trial. But they just never released. That's why everyone was so pissed about it.
I think they released a few pages though, didn't they? Because there was one list that was out in public.
The names of the people, like everyone that went to the island, including the Clintons, Trump, fucking who else?
Has a list of people that gone to the
Yeah,
island?
all the politicians, fucking who else? Like kings as well. Like one of the princes went there and fucked a 17-year-old there at the island. So Epstein, he had dirt on all these world leaders and motherfuckers, and that's why he was so powerful. But when he just got burnt by just being obvious about it, they had to kill him type shit. That's what I think.
Oh.
He got caught.
Yeah, exactly.
So they killed him.
He knew too much.
Damn. He should have. But everybody's name's on the book.
And you know the cómplice, the partner in crime, she's alive. She got like a light ass sentence, and she's like one of the most nicest prisons in the U.S. right now.
His wife. Yeah, his wife.
Yeah.
His wife.
Well, it was more like his attendant / you know.
Yeah.
But she would recruit the girls for him type shit. It was like his little addiction type shit.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That is crazy. I didn't know all that.
Dude was a wild man.
You gotta look into that shit. It's some fucked up shit. It's some really fucked up shit with that.
Yeah, it is some fucked up shit, but damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man's a wild guy.
I'm just thinking about the book.
Yeah.
I want to know who
Rogan's been talking about it. He doesn't let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we should let it go. Like,
We can't.
that's a whole list of pedophiles that, like,
Powerful pedophiles.
yeah, powerful pedophiles. And it's
You know
like,
what I mean?
I don't know.
Powerful.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, they have
How?
an island for pedophilia.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's just like,
yeah, that's just one of their fetishes. Imagine the other shit they have.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For real.
Squid Game. They like seeing people get killed just to get money.
Well, if you guys gonna go like deep into the the conspiracy theory rabbit hole,
Yes, sir.
it's like a lot of people don't think that they're even actually like just raping the kids. Like they take the kids to the island to get adrenaline. Have you heard of adrenaline?
Yeah. If they're scared, you like.
Yeah, it's like when there's adrenaline pumping through their blood. It's like it's this one drug that they can use that gets them like really high, and it supposedly like helps them like stay young too. It's like the fountain of youth.
Whoa. So what is it like?
Jennifer Lopez, Madonna. Who else is a female that's
Beyonce.
still? Beyonce, Shakira. They're all on that shit, bro. They be smoking the Zaza to be young.
Yeah, they got the goods.
But what is it?
They don't
like,
age.
It's like this so basically like when like you're scared you have like adrenaline or like not just scared but
like the
you know, like,
Monster Inc.
Yeah.
You know how they have like when they scare them, they like the liquid.
yeah,
shit?
yeah basically that
Monster Inc. Basically.
they're basically telling you what they're doing. It's like,
Yeah, but they make it into Za and they just smoke it and they
Like
just stay
to
young.
like they make it into like.
It's like a thing they inject in
I
them
don't
or
know
something.
how they
Is it like an
consume it.
actual liquid that they?
I honestly don't know how they
So-
consume it.
The thing is that a lot of this stuff, like I've been hearing about this shit for like a long ass time. But did you know about the QAnon people? The crazy conspiracy theories that like think that Trump is like a savior and he's gonna kill a bunch of pedophiles or whatever. That's what they all say. They say like, oh, these pedophiles run the world and they're trying to get this drug out of like fear out of like children. Sounds kind of crazy to me, like a little far fetched. But I don't know. The other thing about that might be true though.
Yeah, I don't know about Trump being a savior because I think he's one of them, to be honest.
Same.
But
It has.
but yeah, I do think like the adrenochrome, like that drug is real. I don't know if it's real like with the like what they say that they're like getting kids and doing all that shit. But it is like a real thing that like it's just like basically your adrenaline.
Have you guys gone skydiving?
No.
Nah, I haven't.
Yeah, we're changing that. I went skydiving with a girl here I met in Ashburn, like third date type shit. First time I ever went skydiving.
I fly the indoor skydiving.
Yeah. No. Like
The actual
actual
skydiving.
skydiving?
actual skydiving
Oh,
type
word.
shit. That shit was
That's
shit was
wild.
dope. Yes, bro, it was so much fun. And bro, those like 20 seconds you're just free falling, there's no drug that could ever come close to it. It is just you feel like a bird, bro. You're free. Like you're just falling to your death basically, and you're just trusting a little balloon behind you type shit. It's dope as fuck.
That
bro.
ass. That is crazy.
Hey,
But then if anything happens, there is an emergency, and there's people that are right there that can try
Yeah,
to catch
they
you.
usually have protocol if if it's not working.
If it doesn't work, that's the best way to go out. To be honest.
Yeah,
It's gonna be instant. It's like,
that is true.
Dead
You just
ass.
gotta be like, well.
alright, make it quick. It's
You,
like,
you know that meme? I'm a bird.
I believe I can fly.
I believe you can fall.
I
Damn.
tried it, but it didn't work.
Do not.
Falling with style, like fucking Buzz Lightyear.
He thought he could fly.
Yeah, no.
Well, damn. Okay, I was gonna say something. I had something to say something about the Hawaii Island shit too.
What's up?
You know, Shakira and them. How do you know they're not just wearing creams and all that?
Bro, it's not
speaking
normal.
Speaking of cream, there's a cream that they make too. There's this cream that they found using like stem cells from
Baby.
aborted
Yeah.
from aborted fetuses.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That just sounds pretty fucked up too. To be
Mhm.
honest, like that's
I-
basically to make
they-
you look younger too.
Yeah,
That's why
they
abortion's legal.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just playing.
No, but they actually do sell like the remains.
You're lying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they actually sell that.
The,
So
the dead part, baby parts.
yeah, they sell them.
To who?
Probably
No,
to
dude.
the fucking cream
So the people.
company.
Even if we are not in conspiracy theory, right? If they sell them to like I don't know a meat shop and they feed it to like pigs, that is still
Yeah, like
insane,
wherever they're
bro.
selling it to, it's
Wherever
fucking crazy.
it's crazy as fuck, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that is.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
pretty fucked.
That's
I think
insane.
what they say is like they're selling it for like science research and shit, but it's like, so y'all got other shit to research on.
Yeah,
Why
nah.
I gotta research it?
Dead babies.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
nah, that's
What is
crazy.
that gonna do?
That's,
I had a friend of mine, his wife, like their kid died type shit,
Uh-huh.
and she was like pregnant as hell. Bro, she was depressed. She even got tattoos of the names, kids, everything, yada yada yada. And I was like, and she had to like birth a dead baby type shit. And I was like, damn, bro, like she actually like cares about that shit. You know what I mean? More than like a lot of other people that have abortions type shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying I'm against it, but it's just like
I'm against it. I'll say it. I don't
Okay.
care.
you're against it.
Okay.
Dude.
All right, if you're against it, I'm against it. I just don't want to get canceled type shit.
Oh, we probably will, to be honest, on the internet still.
Hey.
But
Fuck it. I feel like you're just lazy, bro. Like just people back in the day, they used to have the kid, but if you don't have a reason to like kill the kid, like a real reason, just why were you responsible in the first place?
yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
So yeah, you make that choice before you get pregnant, see, by being safe about it. But
Yeah.
I don't know, like once I started, because I was always against it, because just the idea. But then once I like started like doing research, because I like looked into like the process and like how they abort kids, and damn that, bro, that's
Yes.
fucked up.
Vacuum.
they pull 'em out.
Yeah.
They pull
No,
out like baby
no,
parts and shit.
Yeah. They
You-
rip them up first. They
Yeah.
they cut them up into little parts,
Yeah.
and then they take out each little part one by one, make sure. And this is the most fucked up part. They gotta put the pieces together to make sure they got all of them. So it's like they grab the arm, it's like okay, that's the arm, and they basically like
That's
rebuild it.
disgusting.
And like the guy says, it's like a little puzzle to me. He's like, I just put them together to make sure I got every piece,
That-
make sure there's nothing left,
that guy is not a human anymore.
and then
Jesus.
yeah,
Christ.
man, it's
a
just
puzzle.
fucked up. And the worst part is, he said, you know how you're finished is when you get the head. So you'll find like a little piece like this small. And it's like you get that, and you usually have to like crush it a little bit to like get it out because the skull is like formed already. So they get it out, and it'll be like a little white substance running on it, and that's the brain. That's like they crush the brain.
Jesus.
So they just take that out,
Christ.
and they put that there on the table. And it's like, I don't know. That's just it's the whole process. It's
So,
all fucked up. It's
That's crazy. I had a friend that got an abortion. I'm not gonna mention her name or anything like that, but
like,
like
yeah, we can keep
it was like
privacy.
it was super early type shit, and I was like, get it, because she don't want to be with the guy that she was with type
If you're
shit.
gonna do it early. I
Yeah.
guess.
But like she tried it in Florida type shit. Florida's kind of red, so it makes it hard for you to get an abortion. She couldn't get it like the first 2 weeks because the clinics were like actually not even clinics. They were just religious people making a clinic,
Uh-huh.
getting these girls, wasting their time so they can't get an abortion later. But they make you think they're gonna give an abortion.
Uh-huh.
Every step of the way, they're like, do you believe in God? Like, can I just tell you about this experience I had with God? And she found out twice that these people were just trying to convince her not to get an abortion. Third time she went there to like a different one. They gave her whatever it was, like a pill. Bro, she was dying for like a month straight. Bleeding, having to go to the hospital, didn't have enough like iron in her blood. When she got the abortion, she was in so much pain. She had to call the fucking hospital type shit. Get there, and she was like begging her boyfriend, "Kill me. This is worse than life. Like this pain I'm getting right now from whatever the fuck." Like people
What the
forget
fuck
it's
did
a
they
human
do?
being, bro, inside of you.
What did they do?
The pill, actually, I've heard about the pill too. I don't know. I mean, there's probably multiple pills.
There's different cases
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, but
too.
But I've heard about like there's one pill. What like they take it, and basically what it does is like it cuts off all nutrients to the kid, so the kid is just dying inside of them, and then they just like have like birth it out.
Yeah, I think so because I have a friend too that his girl got an abortion too, and just swallowed a pill, and then he said the next day it just came out.
Dude,
They,
that's
they,
fucked up,
I don't
bro.
think they had like pain or anything. I don't know.
I mean, the earlier the better. There's a different cases. Like this girl had like blood loss, like for
Yeah, it's gonna affect everyone
year,
different
bro.
too. I feel.
yeah.
If it's like
I mean a month,
Like
not,
this-
not a year.
it's like
A whole year.
it starts to form where it's fully like it starts to form. I guess like at 18 weeks. I think it is.
That's crazy.
I think that's when it has like all like this.
But if abortion is murder, wouldn't condoms be kidnapping? Gotta think about it.
Kidnapping.
Gotta think about it.
You capture them, you put it in somewhere else. Never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. No. You know Drake? He puts hot sauce in his condoms after he fucks a bitch. You hear about
He
this?
got sued for that. This one bitch tried to get herself pregnant with his condom cum. She took that shit out of the condom, tried to like get herself pregnant, but he puts hot sauce in it to kill the sperm, and that she ended up like fucking burning herself.
That's hilarious.
She tried to fucking sue him because she's a dumbass. So you kind of deserve that shit. I'm pretty sure she lost
Yeah,
the case.
I'm sure she lost. Like, why would
Bro,
She almost had it. Like they actually treated it like a serious case. She almost fucking won.
Yeah, no. That was premeditated murder.
Yeah,
fuck
you ain't
you,
coming.
bitch.
You ain't coming. You ain't gonna be created.
Does not give a fuck. That guy's a legend. Do you feel like a man could be fulfilled never marrying type shit? Like having a life like he has or Andrew Tate has?
Isn't Andrew Tate like married to
He-
multiple?
He's married to like 4 women. But I'm saying like a guy that had like different hoes for the rest of
Yeah.
his life. You know what I mean? Do you feel like you'd be happy
Nah.
like that or nah?
Nah.
Who knows?
I feel like you
I
gotta
don't
have
think
some
so.
some stability in your life. Like
Is
it's
it-
not even about like
A constant.
yeah, just
Yeah.
something to come back to like when you always like doing shit. I'm not saying like have like an open relationship type
Yeah.
shit, but I'm just saying like you have like someone like have someone you could I guess like a
Come
stable
back,
yeah.
come to, yeah, no, yeah.
Some stability.
I feel like I agree to that. The whole open relationship, I think that's just you gotta have that.
Because think about it this way,
It's
like
hard, man.
like when you're growing up as a kid, like your stability is your family. Because like once you're an adult, like your parents pass away, like
You have to
your
make
partner
your
partner is supposed to be your stability.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing it, like if you don't have like a stable partner, so you don't really have stability in your life like that.
Never really thought of that. Yeah.
It's like, and for men, like our partners are our peace. They're like, you know what I mean? Like you have a hard ass day at work and you come home and they make you forget about that.
Yeah.
Instantly,
Instantly.
yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I didn't have that, if I was just alone the rest of my life chasing hoes, I wouldn't be happy type shit.
Yeah.
You'll probably be happy for one point, but then you'll be like, damn.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loki, I
Happens
mean,
more to a girl.
this
than
Loki,
women.
this Loki, I guess like takes, I guess like is a good what are the transition to like something that I've had on my mind like for a long time about like feminism, how like that has like changed the world a lot, like modern feminism, like how it's like affecting how like females like nowadays like they want to be more like men and like they want to work like men, they want to like just be treated like men and shit. And it's like to a certain degree, like I obviously I believe in equality,
Mhm.
but I do believe that we all have like we each have our separate roles. Whereas like men are like we're supposed to be like we're supposed to be the ones working like outside and like doing shit, like we build the society, and then females are supposed to be like the homemakers, like they make a home.
They take
like,
care.
And like I don't say that to be like know your place, like that's what you do. It's like that's not the way I'm saying I'm coming about it to
Sandwiches.
like, females. So I know like
Clean,
females sometimes
clean.
like, they might take it that way, but I'm just saying like if like you probably better in that position than trying to be a man, because like it's kind of like you're kind of like playing against your strength at that point. Like whenever female, like that's the way I feel like females trying to get into like male space.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like you're trying to like play against your strengths. Whereas like, just because like, I was watching this video earlier. They worded it perfectly where they're saying like males are more like wired mentally to be leaders, like to lead shit, just because we're more logical thinkers and like we don't let emotions get into like our decision making as much as like females.
Yeah.
Whereas like that's like a quality that you need for like a leader. It's like, yeah, females are more like supportive roles. That doesn't mean that you can't like be a good like. I don't know. I feel like people take that as an insult when it's like you're a supportive role. That doesn't mean like that you're not important.
I feel like a hard thing with like women working in male jobs, like let's say like the infantry in the Marine Corps, right? A job where like you're a door kicker, that type of shit. Like you said, bro, like emotions can affect them way deeper than with a man. A man doesn't like let emotions get in between him, type shit. And also, I feel like with females, it's hard to work up with them in a team that's stressful because they take shit more personal than a guy.
Yeah.
Like if you're fucking out, like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Can you like, you know?
You get your shit together.
Exactly. With her, HR, I think he's being mean to me for whatever reason.
He's being sexist.
Exactly.
He's being sexist. You think I can't shoot? Look at your aim. None of them hit that shit.
For high key, I can see that happening though.
Like
Like,
you
damn,
didn't
they
even
aim
hit the
shit.
target. The
Look
whole
at this
time.
groupie.
Stop you stressing me out.
Shit.
Bro, I have a story about that. There's this girl that somehow, somewhere, she passed school, infantry school, and good for her. She's a stud. She shows up to the barracks type shit, and they start hazing you as soon as you get there. And bro, she didn't even get bad hazing. It wasn't even hazing. You know what? It was a shower. They were like putting like bucket water all like in front of her room, so the water would go into her room. Nothing. That's not even hazing. And she had to call up HR, and then they switched her to like a different company, and then she went from there to like a pogue, like not infantry basically, because they take shit personal.
Because they put water in her.
They put like a bucket's worth of water. I mean, actually like the mop water, like underneath her door because she locked it, and all the water went into her room. That's nothing.
Bro,
I can see that not being anything like in the military.
you're just getting wet. That's nothing.
Can I tell you a story about getting waterboarded?
Go ahead.
I'm getting waterboarded.
All right, this is hilarious. This is a great story. So when I show up there, I'm with my Puerto Ricans and some Dominicans. We all speak Spanish. We're all infantry. We're all crazy motherfuckers, right? Ready to go to school and learn how to kill people type shit, right? And we had this one Dominican who was like a little effeminate, but he was funny, so we rocked with him. And then we show up to the school.
Was he gay?
I don't know.
Where you just like he acted more
yeah,
like okay.
Yeah, exactly. He was just a bitch. And like they made him like the role of being the scribe, which is actually Escobar was scribe in boot camp, because you have to be smart type shit about it. You have to be like, oh, this person, and he would set up like the fire watch night schedule, which is like every hour there's like 2 or 4 people like roaming in like a barracks to make sure everything's good, right? So he would make the list, but he would take some people out of the list because they were his friends or they paid him type shit, and people did not like that. You know what I mean? I did not like that. I got fire watched twice, 2 days in a row. I was like, fuck this kid, right? So when we're in the fucking in the forest type shit, and it was cold as hell. There's water and shit. There's like a lake. They grab this motherfucker. He's in a sleeping bag, just like in the movie Jason. Boom! They're fucking taking this motherfucker, beating the shit out of him when he's in the sleeping bag, and they go to like a river.
Is this the one that made the?
Yeah, they go to a river and they just throw them in the river. Right, cold as hell. His sleeping bag is wet. He has to like crawl back into whatever. Doesn't snitch. Good for him. Second time.
Oh shit.
Second time, they still hated him because he's a bitch. And on my homies type shit, they're like 3 big motherfuckers. We called them like the 4 horsemen, and all these guys went down for like the break because of this shit.
Oh, really?
They all got drunk one day after my homie gave him a haircut and we're hanging out with them. They got drunk. They go to this guy. They drag him out the bed, and he's like, "I'll do anything, please stop." And he's like, "I'll give you money." And he's like, "How much?" He's like, "This much." He's like, "I want $1 million. Fuck you." They took him to the fucking showers, bro. They made him get naked, which is really sus, by the way. But
that is
it's very sus.
Why would?
They
Okay.
made him get naked. They grabbed him. They put a bunch of like his sheets all over his face
Uh-huh.
and took him down to like where the showers are at. And they were like waterboarding him with the showers. And they're all laughing, holding him down. And when you waterboard someone, you have to know what you're doing because you can drown them. And they were actually drowning this kid because they didn't know how to waterboard somebody. And now the kid like passed out. And the only reason the kid didn't die, I mean, I don't know. This 2 guys came there like cop like the instructors type shit. They didn't say anything because they hated the kid, but then the female came in as well, and she was also an instructor, and she was like, "What the fuck is going on? Everybody get out, get out!" And I remember that day the fucking military police came, and the guy that did it, he's actually a pastor now. Funny enough,
A pastor?
yeah, the guy that did it, the one like the leader who
Yeah.
like fucking was trying to kill this kid.
Okay.
Big ass major goes up to him. They go up to like an area, beats the fuck out of him. I was like, boom, 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 boom. And it was like, all right, now an investigation from a fucking prosecutor. We're gonna do like, basically like these.
The person that was drowning the kid got his
Yeah.
ass beat by the
major, but like just cause you know, like no one had to know. But just like you're making me wake up at this time. Fuck you.
Damn.
Archer, that was his name. Archer, you're a pastor now. I'm really proud of you, man.
You got your shit together.
You got your shit together. That guy was a demon, bro.
Damn. You sure he's a good pastor?
Yeah, I mean, I go on his Instagram and shit. He looks like he's repented.
Okay.
You know? So good for him. He's got a kid now. You know.
Because you can be a
I
pastor
feel like
for
having
two
a kid
things.
changes you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that happens a lot with people. Is they have a kid and like they want to have like change turn their life around.
100%.
That is true. Kids a life changing thing.
That's why I don't want them for a long time.
That's why I don't want them till
You gotta be ready.
26. Yeah.
You gotta be ready for that shit.
I want to like not worry about any incomes when I decide to have a kid.
Right?
That's what I said too.
Not have to worry about like, oh shit, we might be broke. It's like I'm not gonna be able to feed this kid.
Exactly. Like right now,
Exactly. That's what I say.
I can be broke as fuck, but my brokenness isn't gonna hurt anybody else.
Yeah, I don't mind starving for a day. That's why it's like if I go 2 days without eating, that's straight.
Exactly.
I'll be fine.
Bro, can of beans, baby. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
con huevos y todo, yeah, tortillas.
You're so fucking Mexican.
Dude, that shit. Dude, but
Hey, it hits the
that's
spot.
what you need. You need tortillas, huevos, y
A little bit of
frijoles.
rice. A little bit of rice in there.
You don't need it if you don't like.
That's just cheap too.
Yeah, that's
You can get
cheap. But
Yeah.
that's all I ate over there too.
Rice and beans.
I ate tacos, tortas, hamburguesa.
You ate good over there.
Yeah.
Mexico got good food.
Yeah.
The food is good.
Bro, the
but
Coca-Cola
you get
is
tired
better.
of that.
Yeah, that Coke is better.
The
That
Coke
Coke
is
is
better.
better.
Yeah.
They still have a little bit of cocaine in there. Just a little bit.
Use the
Low key,
natural
they
sugar.
might.
Who knows? Probably. That's
Good for them.
the water over there though, not the best.
No, it's not the best. When you go to like restaurants, you have to make sure it's like it isn't broken. Like when you buy like bottled water, sometimes they actually put the tap water and sell it to you. That's why you got to look for the shit if it's like unsealed or not. Yeah, because the water will make you have diarrhea type shit. In Venezuela they have the same.
I think
shit.
it's not for me. I mean, I'm just saying like, there's a company that starts with a B. I don't like that water, but there's other waters that do taste better.
Ah, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
I thought you meant diarrhea, bro.
No.
That's like tap water.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, in Venezuela that's what happens. If you drink the water, you die of diarrhea.
Die.
Deceased.
That's not
First
bad. The
ticket
water.
to-
Oh,
yes,
shit.
bro.
That's the worst way to die.
That's
That
if
is the
you're
worst way.
European. If you're like someone that is like if you're American, you're used to normal water. They can kind of drink it. You know what I mean? But they don't even trust it. They just drink Coca-Cola all day, bro. You go there, and my cousin's wife, she drank the water. She was shitting and puking at the same time, like that shit all day every day.
She
I was
died?
dying. Nah, she didn't
She
die.
died?
She didn't die. But like, there's kids that died of that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh shit.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
Boy, he said
Bro.
if you drink it, you shit yourself. You
She died.
All I drank was Coca-Cola there. That's all I drank. And Sprite.
Nah, all I drank over there was water and like Powerades. I was drinking a lot of Powerades,
Yeah.
blue ones.
I
Blue
fuck with
Powerades.
Powerade.
Blue Powerades.
I like how like no matter how poor your country gets, it's still gonna have some bomb Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Always.
Everywhere. Even North Korea probably has Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
The glass one, not the nothing else, just the glass.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
And yours is long for no reason.
Huh?
Yours is like even taller for no
Yeah.
reason.
Because we got the leaders. We got the
Oh,
leaders,
jeez.
and then like the 750.
Dang. Oh shit.
And then we got the Kawamas over there too.
What is that?
Big ass. Have you seen Familiar, the Coronas Familiar, the brown ones?
Mm-hmm.
Those, but this wide and like this big.
Damn.
Yeah. And that goes for like maybe like 25 to 50 pesos.
That's cheap,
That is cheap.
Everything
That's
is
like
cheap.
$2.
bro.
Like $2, $3.
The street food there is so good as well.
Huh?
The street food. Have you had some there?
You ever had this soda?
So
It's
good.
apple soda.
Yeah.
They got it in Mexico.
What?
But that shit's
Nah.
so good. Ah, bro.
Dang. You guys
The
have like really,
Doritos, they're good too.
Apple flavored
and the
soda.
candies are really dope too there as
Yeah.
well.
But most of the candies are all the same flavor, to be honest.
Pretty
diff-
much. Yeah.
It's just
True.
different
It's
concepts.
pretty much all just tamarino.
Yeah,
What that's like a little spicy, right?
It's like sweet,
It's
spicy.
Sweet, spicy.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with spicy.
It's not spicy where you kind of like, but it's like it's like
It
good.
adds up if you eat a lot though.
Do you like pelones?
Nah, I don't like eating shit that's not supposed to be spicy, and it is spicy.
So you don't like pelon?
No.
Then you probably wouldn't like everything else.
When I was in
Not
Thailand,
actually.
Well, there's other things.
There's
that
other.
taste-
Yeah, I was gonna say there's other things because I was
There's
the
lollipops too.
masapan. Those are good.
Oh,
masapan. I love
That shit's
masapan.
good.
Yeah, 100%.
That and like another one that my mom brought for your mom. It's like a little circle. Like, you know, have you ever gone like to go eat like the bread at church?
Yeah,
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that with like caramel.
Okay, it was good.
It is, but the mom said the fair ones are better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a lot of esquites and like elotes over there
They got
too.
like coconut candies too.
Yeah.
Like the little
Oh,
gummies.
yeah.
Those are good too.
If not, they have like square blocks of candies too. The cacahuetes over there are so
Gotta
good.
go with this.
Yeah,
sure.
dude, that shit. We brought someone from over there. Cause
Bro,
Boston is better than over
I gotta
there.
go. It's so close.
It is close. I mean,
We got a lot of the stuff here too. They got like a lot of little Hispanic markets.
I'm talking more about
Yeah.
like the ambiance,
It's,
the ambiance of like Mexico.
yeah.
Because I've seen it like knowing so many Mexican Americans, but I just want to live it a little bit, just for a day or two.
it's definitely completely different than here.
Yeah, like, cause there's different lifestyles. But remember, there's the rancho, there's the city wise, and there's like Guadalajara, which is kind of like city, but like townish,
It's just a different city.
Like
I mean,
beach.
different cities are gonna have
like
different
beach,
vibes.
yeah, like
Yeah.
beach vibes too. Cause yeah, you're close to like the beach, aren't you?
That's like 5 hours.
Really?
It's, a
It's in the
big-ass
same
country.
state, but
It's
the
just,
state's pretty big.
oh, there.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's just because we have to go like around a mountain too. That's why it's long. It's just literally just
Damn
going like
mountain.
around a long ass mountain.
You never know. That could have probably changed now too.
I heard that
Maybe they've been making a lot of
Cause
changes.
like it used to be like 4 hours to go from Mexico to where my dad is. It's like only like 2 hours now. Like it's so because they made new roads. What is it?
Is it true that like in Mexico, if you have a truck, they think you're a narco? I heard some shit like that. Like
I don't
think
know.
so.
I don't think
if
so.
you have like a nice truck, like a truck from like
if it's like a really nice truck, probably.
yeah, like a Tacoma, like a brand new Tacoma.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But
that's-
they probably assume that just with any nice cars, to be honest.
true. But I also heard like I had a Mexican friend of mine. Well, she was a friend of my ex-girlfriend who was like, she was like an exchange student from Mexico, rich as fuck. And she said, I was like, yo, I don't want to go to Mexico. I was like joking, I don't want to go there in the resorts because it's dangerous. She's like, the resorts are safe because it's cartel owned.
Yeah.
All the resorts are cartel owned. That's why they're safe. I was like,
Yeah, there's a
damn.
reason why nothing happens there because that's where they make money
That's their
too.
business.
Yeah.
But
Dang.
they're criminals, but they know how to run a business, bro.
They're smart, yeah. So if anything does happen in a resort, like whoever does do it, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Because that's causing problems for right there.
It's causing problems for their money.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, what it's called over there where I live, it used to not be bad. I mean, it's still not bad, honestly, but the only reason why it's bad is because there's what it's called. Is it Narcos? Or no? Is it what is it?
Sinaloa?
Yeah.
Sinaloa,
Cartels.
Los Zetas. Oh, the
Cartels.
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 Yeah.
It's like
Cartel
kinda, yeah.
Narcos is the same.
Same
Is it?
thing. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, cartel is more like a criminal organization that's like run like a business.
Yeah, cartel. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then narcos just means drug dealer.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Narcos or
It's the same thing.
Same
Mafia,
thing.
yeah.
Because the the Mexican cartel is.
Then what's the
a drug
mafia?
cartel.
That's just like it's like in Italy, right? Or
What happened?
Mafia.
So yeah, mafia is like the Mexican word for it, and cartel is like more like the Mexican word for it.
Is that why they
basically.
say mafia over there more?
Yeah,
Okay.
like the Mexican mafia.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay, so pretty
It's the
much,
same
yeah.
Same shit.
idea.
Just
Yeah.
random.
What happened is supposedly there's more mafias there, and so like back then we used to like throw like hella like parties late at night. You know how like they don't leave until like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock. You can't do that no more. They'll come and like stop the party, or they'll warn you to stop the party, and if you got stoned, they'll come with guns and they'll be like, all right,
Bro.
you gotta stop.
Shit.
But what it's called, but when I was over there, none of that happened. Like I'm just like, I feel like it's just if it's like really get like over
Getting
because they
loud.
usually the reason why is because they don't back then there used to be a lot of drunk people on the roads and they'll cause a lot of problems and like all that
Yeah.
it's not like that anymore like that.
Dang,
So-
they bring peace.
It's a little yeah, but like there's been situations where like if you don't mess with the wrong crowd or if you don't put yourself into that kind of stuff, nothing's gonna happen to you
Exactly.
because they only go for the people that are in that kind of situation.
It's
Yeah, not always, because there was that one time when they were kidnapping people. That was when our parents were in Mexico. Our moms, this was like a few years back now, but it was around the same time when our parents were in Mexico. They were kidnapping people because it was the
In Chihuahua?
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about where my dad lives.
We were talking about Mexico in general, to be honest.
No, I was talking about where my dad lives. So I was saying like it,
You gotta, like, be
it
from
used
the
to be
area.
bad. Yeah, it used to be
'Cause they're
bad.
having
Yeah.
turf wars over there.
Yeah,
But like you were saying, like if they know like you're from there, you don't cause problems. Nobody's gonna be like.
no,
something to
yeah,
it.
because sometimes even some of the people that are from there, they might be they might do something with them because like all the taxis are run by them now.
Yeah.
Like whatever they own, whatever they get, they have to give them a little bit of it too.
Have you heard about like these towns in like Eastern Europe? They're like completely drug free.
That's not right.
'Cause-
I think
oh.
or they're like shiny. No,
I
never mind.
have eczema. I put like cream on my face type
Okay.
shit. But there's these towns in like Eastern Europe that are completely drug free, and it's because like the cartels. I mean, the mafia owns it, and they're like these are drug free cities. Like you can't move anything into here. It's crazy. Like the criminals can keep the law way better than the actual government or federal or whatever can.
Sometimes, yeah, that is.
You know, it's crazy. The other day, I was like, I made the realization, I guess, because I like, you know, like the saying, like, money makes the world go round. It's like, I feel like people don't, like, really realize, like, most of, like, the money that's making the world go round is, like, it's the black market. It's like, the black market is the reason, like, a lot of shit happens.
Yeah.
So a lot of, because I don't think enough people realize, like, how many things are, like, really owned, like, criminals. Like, most of the music industry, I realized, like, here in the United States, it's actually owned by like gangs and shit, and like by the mafia.
Is it really?
Yeah, like the mafia actually owns like a lot of the music industry here.
What?
In Vegas,
They never went away.
the whole Vegas
Huh.
town, that was all mafia owned for a long ass time.
Vegas?
Even maybe now, Vegas, yeah. That was built by the mob.
What?
Yeah, you heard about that as well, right?
I didn't know about that.
What?
Nah, to be honest, but I just knew that like a lot of the entertainment, to be honest, not even just music, just like movies and shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like a lot of that, like the mafia is that's just an investment to them, pretty much.
The Jewish mob made Las Vegas.
Jewish mob? Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
He's a Jew.
No, they were the first one. All the other mobs followed suit.
Dude, but straight up Jews? I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie,
sure.
dude.
Chill.
Nah.
That's the one thing that definitely gets you canceled on the internet.
No.
You don't talk about the Jews.
No, I'm no prejudice. Please don't cancel me, future interviewers.
I'm just saying.
But
They
for
own
real,
everything, though. I'm not gonna lie.
They do.
all of
So-
Vegas that was controlled by them type shit. No, not the Jewish mafia, but all the mafia
Yeah,
type
yeah.
shit.
But I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Jews, they fucking own everything.
Sure,
do.
that's the
But-
thing that got
but-
Kanye
But
canceled.
you can't state it though.
So that's the type of talk that got Kanye canceled.
Yes, sir. That's the one. That's the
Well,
one
I
button
guess
nobody can push.
The people that do whatever, they're Jewish.
Well, that just
I
proves
guess.
that it's true, though. To be honest.
Exactly.
So if you offended, it's like, why are you offended then?
It's not even offended. It's how powerful the offense is type shit.
Yeah.
You
I
know
mean,
what
that's
I
why they're taking it down. They're like, oh damn, they're exposing us.
Yeah, well, shit.
'Cause
Stop owning everything.
You're treading dangerous waters, my friend.
Shit, low key.
For
It's all
real.
jokes. It's all jokes.
It's all jokes. I
Or
don't
is
want.
it?
I don't want to get suicided.
Just-
So,
Yeah, no, I don't want to get suicided.
we're not that important. So.
I'm just joking.
So I don't think they care about our opinions like that.
I hope not.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, we want to.
Unless this fucking podcast becomes a Joe Rogan. Say,
Yo, that.
And then they go back to see our old videos and
look what these motherfuckers were
But you
saying.
know what?
that's what they would probably do.
They probably would.
They respect Joe Rogan because he never canceled himself, so neither are we.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't.
Exactly.
Everyone else does.
They do.
I feel like they want to kill him, low key. They want him dead.
The shit about just the Harvey tapes, the Epstein Harvey or whatever. Epstein.
Epstein.
He still says that. I'm like, bro, you're just too bold about it. Like, be careful, Rogan.
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein shit.
What, like he just talks about it, or like
All the time. He doesn't let it go. That, UFOs, all that kind of shit. Do you believe in UFOs?
Yeah.
The government came out already admitted
Dude,
that.
like
Yeah.
we don't know what's across Antarctica. Like straight up, it can be more islands, or it can be whatever. Like they don't let us go back there.
They don't. Have you ever heard about this theory? There was like this one pilot back in like I think the 40s or some shit, like a long ass time ago, and he flew over Antarctica, one of the first people, and he said like there's like this big ass hole, and he could see like a whole civilization there that had like a different time zone and not time zone, but had like fauna and like basically like
Hollow
nice
Earth?
weather type
Hollow
shit.
Earth?
That's
like
what a lot of
Hollow
people
Earth type
say
shit.
that that's where the entrance is to like the Hollow Earth.
Yeah. Do you believe in like
I heard people say when they crossed into Antarctica, they saw like big trees that were cut down, like the stubs.
dang,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Interesting.
So, do you believe in like past civilizations that were like extremely advanced?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Way before us?
yeah.
Same.
There's proof of it too.
Let me hear it.
Like
I
the,
mean,
the pyramids,
even
like a lot of
the Mayans, they might have been.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Mayans.
Yeah, advanced, bro. They knew
Just
more.
the fact that like the Greeks, the fact that like they were able to come up with like math, all that shit, like all the fucking advanced formulas, like most
Yeah.
people in today's age would not be able to come up with that shit.
Not at all. And the thing about it is the pyramids, bro. We've tried to do it today. A smaller scale wasn't even able to do it. The shit they did, bro, they didn't have our engineering. They didn't have anything. Like, bro, you can't even put a paper through these fucking stones. Huge ass stones that you have to go to like some butt fuck nowhere, get them, and bring them here.
Yeah,
Like,
but I don't know if it was you, Ordo, or Ronnie that told me this.
Yeah, there's some theories that they might have made them, like they might have formed the stones there.
And like they used like the water level, so like, you know how like.
Oh, that's another theory where they.
Was it you that told me this, or Ronnie?
I think that was Ronnie, where they used the rivers. They used the river to
like wanted to like level bring it up so they could just put it on to where it's supposed to be.
kind of like a dam.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like
but they can do that.
if we can't do it today, how can they do it like 1,000 years ago?
Dude, we don't. Our people are dumb.
I mean,
We don't really think creative thoughts like that. Like as
no,
much
like
as,
I really do think about this like a lot. Like their civilizations were more advanced than us. Like the Greek civilizations, because like specifically, I think about like all the math formulas that came out of like that era. Where it's like we figure out like how how to calculate like speed or some shit. It was like how to calculate like the speed of light, or they fucking figured out how big the Earth was by like seeing the shadow of like. There's this one experience. I don't remember who it was. They put like a pole in the Earth, and they saw like the shadow, and they knew how big the Earth was just from that. And like they actually like modern day scientists like they actually checked it, and he was right. Like he was pretty spot on, just from math.
But the thing about it though, it's because a lot of like now back then didn't have like technology.
So they were bored as shit.
Yeah, so all they had
Got nothing
is
else.
just their minds working, thinking of what they could do or what they can create. And nowadays we have our phones, not to distract us. To be honest, like yes, it has a good benefits if you know how to use it for things that are like I guess now to make money and all that kind of stuff. But it like to be creative and to invent things how they
we're
invented
overly
things were-
stimulated.
Yeah.
And it's so easy for us to get stimulated. For them to get stimulated, they have to come up with algebra.
Yeah.
Well, they had to
I'm
come
bored.
with
You
an
gotta make
invention.
something up.
Exactly where they have to come up with an invention.
Like the other day, I
that
was seeing a meme about how there's like imaginary numbers in math. Do you guys ever get that far in fucking math? I
I
hate
think
that
so.
shit.
Yeah.
Fucking hated that shit. It's literally imaginary numbers. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why are we making up imaginary numbers? Like,
Hey, man,
we
did
got enough
magic.
problems.
What was the imaginary numbers for? But I swear, like I do remember
It's
that
like
too.
figuring out like the shapes or some shit. It's like geometry, I think, or some shit.
Ah,
For geometry is a waste of time. I feel like
I love geometry.
for like
Geometry-
it's
It's helpful.
It's
but
very
if you-
smart shit. Like you could really use it. I'm pretty sure like that. Like that's
you can
part of
actually use it type shit.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you could really use that shit. But I feel like in modern days, you have a phone that you don't need that shit anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
See?
But-
But that shit's
yeah.
like really useful.
But if you want to build something.
yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's really useful. Like if you really
construction, it helps a lot in construction.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much that's like the most basic shit you need for like what my dad does, which is like masonry.
Yeah,
So
you
you
need
have
the
to-
width, the
you-
length, all
Yeah.
that.
You
I
gotta,
used to be good at it, but I forgot.
you gotta know how much material you're gonna have to get
Uh-huh.
and all that shit.
how much is gonna fill it, take feet.
Yeah, there's definitely like there's a lot that you need to do, but it's like you don't need to know all the shit like that they taught you in school anymore. I feel like whereas like all the formulas and shit, whereas like you could just figure it out using technology now.
But I feel like if we were refrained from technology for whatever reason, we'd be kind of useless.
Yeah, we would.
Exactly.
No, we would for sure.
But that's for everything though, not
Yeah,
just
that's a lot of
geometry. like, bro, I got minor yesterday. I went to Baltimore and came back. Imagine just doing that
On a
120
horse.
years ago. 120 years ago, you wouldn't be able to. You know what I mean?
You really, it would take you maybe a couple days.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a couple days.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
At that point, you just be like, just come over here, just walk. Don't even go for him. Just like you just start walking, minor.
A 3-day shit on a horse. Minor, get on.
It'll probably take less than if you have a horse. Probably take like a day or two.
Shit. I don't know.
You gotta give your horse some time to rest too. You're not just gonna be running the
But
whole
think
time.
about it. It's just a 2-hour drive.
But that's on a highway going like
But
70
then
miles an hour.
if you have if it's woods, you could just.
Your horse is not going 70 miles an hour, bro.
Those are the woods, no.
It probably like
It'll probably take
it
a
probably
day.
could take a
Day
day.
and a half.
Yeah,
and
day and a
probably a
half.
day to get there, and then they come back.
Yeah.
But isn't that so dope about technology? I was able to get him, come back. He was able to smoke with everybody. Then boom, go to sleep back in Baltimore. I was just thinking about that, like
That's not technology. Is that technology? Was that
the
car-
car,
cars, technology.
the
Yeah,
phone telling me
yeah.
where to go.
I know the
GPS.
Yeah,
GPS.
you sending me the location.
But
Fair enough.
you confusing technology with electronics. It's like technology is any advancement. Like how a slingshot is still technology, even though there's no electronics in it.
A mechanical
Really?
clock is technology.
Yeah, technology is like any tools.
Anything
that
practical.
Yeah. Like scissors are a form of technology, technically.
A
Really?
clock. A
Yeah.
clock is a machine.
What? How? Like, what's the definition of technology then?
Just like what he said, just like something that you can use, like a useful tool.
Oh shit.
It's like advancement. In,
Like we had to get technology to make this jar glass, and literally everything here is technology. Everything you see. Isn't that crazy, bro?
yeah,
You just apply it to
the
everything.
fucking plywood.
Yeah. You know what really trips me out when I get fucked up? I just look at everything around. I'm like, everything here was human made. Everything.
That makes you grateful though, to be
Yeah.
honest, because like it really makes you appreciate like how much effort like someone had to learn how to make plywood for this table to exist. Like the concept of plywood didn't always exist. Like someone had to realize like, oh shit, you can like take these little pieces of wood and like plastic, like get them, like stick them together and make like a full sheet of wood.
That's probably revolutionary when that happened.
Yeah, that probably was, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like cheap wood that
But
you
this-
can
this
make
right here
mass
is-
produce.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you can use this for like a lot of things. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Dude, so useful, honestly. And it's just like such simple invention that changed. Like, dude, mosquito nets.
Yeah.
Such a simple invasion saved millions of lives.
Mosquito
Yeah.
nets.
Fucking,
Yeah.
like light
Yeah.
bulbs. Like the light bulb was a fucking huge invention.
Yes, bro. It's crazy. I feel like inventions ever since haven't been as
So,
grandiose. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
we lacking. So.
Yeah.
No, speaking of inventions, actually, I did want to talk about this because I discovered it a few days ago. I found out that in the Vatican, at the Vatican, there's a device called the Chronovisor, which is like basically it's like a window into the past. Like it literally lets you see events from the past. And there supposedly one of the popes came out and said that he used it to watch the actual crucifixion of like Jesus. That's just crazy to me. I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck that would work,
That's some.
but
That's some
How does that
magic.
work? Wait.
that's what I'm saying.
It's a what?
Like it's like a screen that lets you like see in like events from the past, like things that happened in the past. And supposedly, like I was reading the article, they were saying they use like electromagnetic like waves that get like left behind
Mm.
like on like certain materials.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
and I guess that lets you look into the past. I don't know how the fuck that would work, because I feel like
An
how would you
alien?
How would it? How would it? I feel like it would
Like-
just create whatever it thinks it is, and then
I don't know, because like the thing that I have a problem with is like where the fuck are they getting the image from? Because like they didn't record it, so like where the fuck is that image coming from?
that's what I'm saying. They'll create something that they think,
Didn't like Nikola Tesla say everything's vibrations?
you know,
Everything.
Yeah.
numbers.
Maybe that.
Well, that's the thing. Like that's part of the reason. Like I somewhat believe it because they're saying like how materials have like memories and like they retain shit, like
Really?
memories of shit, and like people have proven that like in different materials where like there's proof like that water has memory, was like certain like
Yeah.
certain things. That it was like
Memory how?
Like it has memory.
it would just like
everything.
memorize like I don't
Whatever
know.
Have you not
happened to
seen
the water?
Frozen?
Yeah, like what?
Sheesh.
Actually,
Frozen.
I haven't.
Frozen 2, they have it in there.
I
They
know, I
actually
know.
talk about that.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a video I would have to send you to the video to be honest
The more
because
you know.
it's a really interesting video where it's like basically like when it freezes, so it is about like freezing, like
Yeah.
when it like freezes, like the ice, you know how like they say snowflakes have like different shapes, like that has something to do with like the water's memory.
Damn.
Straight
Like,
up though.
that's why it has like they
It-
have different
Frozen
shapes.
2, what it's called, the water, when it was freezing, it was forming up like the whole thing that happened back then in the part of the story that they're trying to figure out.
Damn.
But like when
But
When
to be
his
honest,
mom
like
was a-
what was like, it's like that sounds crazy, but then you realize like flash drives are just metal. Like that's just memory too.
You know what trips me out?
Flash drives are
Wi-Fi.
just a metal piece too.
Wi-Fi trips me out.
Yeah, that's just
Wi-Fi-
crazy too.
It's like how the fuck in this air you can detect this goddamn signal. And
It's
I get
shit-
this information from
yeah.
this other thing of
It's
metal.
shit like that, like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and like all that shit. That makes me think like maybe there is something to like when people say like the crystal shit, where it's like the
Yeah.
rocks have like auras and shit.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's something to that. Like maybe like I'm sure like a lot of people are making
Yeah.
shit up because like it's the fucking internet. But it's like maybe there are some rocks like because there's a meme that I saw where it's like some rocks that are radioactive, where it's like they technically do have an aura. It's like
Yeah.
that shit would just fucking kill you. It's like so. It's like technically there. It should does it like it does exist. It's just not like the way that fucking the crazy crystal people talk about it.
Every time I see like astrology or crystal shit on a girl's bio, I'm just like,
Nah, I feel like
Nah.
most of the shit they talk about is made up. I
it's
feel like
dumb
there's,
as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like there could be some truth to it.
What time of the day were you born? Like, bitch, like, shut
this
up.
and that. Oh, this means this and
It's
that
like-
means that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same shit with like psychology, where it's like there's like a lot of truth things about psychology, but there's all a lot of shit that they make up too.
Yeah.
Because it's not a tested science.
Yeah, exactly. So people like some people will say like it's like a psychological thing where it's like if you like think about certain shit and like you like or like you say certain things like to someone, you can like get inside their minds or whatever. It's like certain shit like that.
It's just not testable. It's
And it's
just
like
a
yeah.
hypothesis.
yeah, exactly.
Like everything in
I mean, I feel
Psychology's
like
a
some
hypothesis.
things can work, but it just depends on the
There are
person,
like
too.
there are some things like subliminal messaging. Like I feel like sometimes it does work. And I mean though. Like there's proof
Frozen
behind that.
too.
Like the proof behind subliminal messaging is like some magicians actually use that shit, and like that's how their magic fucking works. So it's like obviously if it fucking works, like their magic fucking works all the time, like most of the time at least.
Doing
So
brujeria.
they're fucking making a career out of it. It's like I
Mm.
guess
Since
it's
you
fucking
just came
real.
back from Mexico, what do you think about brujeria?
What do you mean? What do I think about that?
That shit's
I
real.
don't, yeah, that
That
shit's
shit's
real. I don't fuck with that shit.
That
Dude,
shit is not-
let me tell you a story
Let's
about
hear
what it's
it.
called. In Mexico, one of them was fake. So I guess I won't tell you that one, but I'll tell you the one that I guess it is real. They told me about is that what it's called. There's a road. There's 3 cities: Temas, Solis, and San Miguel. I live in San Miguel. They're all really close though. The road to Temas to Solis, I hate that road. Especially because
That's which road?
straight up though too, especially because like there's not really lights, so it's like pitch black. Now there's a little light because you see from the towns and all that, so it lights up a little bit now. But back then it was just pitch black. That shit was scary driving at night. There was like an intersection going this way. There's an intersection going that way to go to the towns over there, and like over here it's like where the houses kind of all that like space. That road, a lady died. Yeah.
La
So-
Llorona.
No, not the Llorona, but a lady died. And pretty much at night, if you're driving on that road and you see a lady, they said don't stop. because I don't know why, but just don't stop.
This is hilarious.
Because the reason why is because, like, my uncle, and this is a true story. Like, my uncle was driving down that road. I think like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, and I think saw the lady, drove, and next thing you know, here's on top of the roof of the car, and then next thing you know, I think she popped up not on his left side, but on the passenger side, and like and then
Fuck that.
and from there, you just tunnel vision, like just like fuck that, and like
Yeah, no, fuck you and your babies.
yeah, and
Dang.
like straight up.
That's crazy.
There's so many stories that they've told me over there, like that
I
are
feel-
true. They say it's true. I can believe it because I witnessed some
Yeah.
things over there too, and that's just.
I feel like in your country, there can be like a woman begging for help, crying, but she's like in a little like rural area. No one helps. You're like, nah, that's the Llorona. Like,
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Especially at night, nah. Especially
Well,
at
no, it's not even that. That like a lot of people. The thing is, we probably wouldn't help her, but it's not even because of that. There's a lot of scammers on them. Like in Mexico, there's a lot of people that pretend to be like homeless,
Yeah.
and they're like they just do it for money. So like you can't trust people out like on the streets.
That's here, though,
begging.
too.
You can't trust the young
No, but like
people.
in Mexico, they do it worse. They use kids for that
Bro.
shit.
Oh shit.
This is the
Yeah,
shit.
that's just fucked up, bro.
So like in Venezuela, right? You get kidnapped and shit like that. The worst thing you could ever see is two kids, 14, 13, on a motorcycle. Because one of them gets off, bangs your shit with a pistol, give me everything, or they just kidnap you. My stepdad type shit.
14, 13.
My
damn.
stepdad, he got kidnapped by like these two 14-year-old kids.
Uh-huh.
Took him to his place, and he ain't have shit. He's in Venezuela. All he had was like furgoneta, like one of those cars type
Uh-huh.
shit. And they're like, oh, we know you have more, yada yada yada. And they just tortured him, stabbed him, killed the guy, right? And the shit is so crazy out there that the mother, she didn't know what happened. She literally went directly to the people that he owed money to, and she was like, oh, that person was the one that did it. That person was the cousin that raised me. And he didn't do it type shit, but the police there are so corrupt, they torture you to do a confession. And my uncle had to pay a bribe, not to like get him out of prison, just so they don't torture him for the confession type shit.
Damn.
Crazy ass country. They found out it was the kids, and they murked the kids.
They killed him?
The police, yeah, they killed the kids that killed the guy
Yeah.
because the mother paid for it.
You know what's fucked up though is like I feel like that's kind of at that point those kids are corrupted and like
Yeah.
they're going
Yeah.
down the wrong path.
Well, they're dead.
They're 13, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
low key, I feel like murking them as fucked up as it sounds. Like they were just gonna grow up to be like worse
Murkers.
criminals.
Yeah,
Like, for
worse.
real.
Because the thing is, like, I mean, I don't know. I can't speak like for Venezuela, but it's like common for criminals to like try to like train little kids to do shit like that.
Yeah.
Because people are more hesitant to defend themselves against a little kid.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, and also it's a lot easier to recruit a kid because they're
Yeah.
impressionable and shit.
that's yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
And you put a gun in a kid's hands like that, they feel the most powerful they ever have. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And honestly, kind of true. Like,
I mean, they are powerful.
yeah, bro.
Because kids aren't, they're gonna do anything to kids, and then the
Yeah.
kids don't give a fuck.
It's crazy. When I was there, bro, I'm dead ass. I was a pussy when I was there for 2 weeks in Venezuela. I was like 15. I don't have their accent. None of that. I was just like, Dad, I don't want to leave the house. Like, for real. My dad, one time he left to go get some bread or some shit, and he didn't tell the family. Literally all of us were like searching around the city to see like if he got kidnapped, where can we find him, talk to people.
Mm.
He came back from like getting the bread. Bro, my uncle almost beat his ass. He was like, don't you ever fucking leave the house without telling us. This is not America. Yada, yada, yada.
Damn.
Yes, bro. I did not like it.
But
there.
you guys came from over here to go over there?
Yeah, so like my dad's American.
Uh-huh.
I'm Spaniard, but I was born in Venezuela. My mom's
Uh-huh.
Venezuelan. And when I was 15, me and my dad, we both go to Venezuela to like visit the place.
Yeah.
We were there for 2 weeks. And 2015 was when it was supposed to be good. I do not know when it is, how it is now. Bro, that shit was awful. And I was so happy when I got, because it's like dictatorship. You can't talk bad about the president,
Uh-huh.
nothing type shit. I was so happy when I got back to Miami, bro. I almost kissed the goddamn floor, bro. I was so happy I was in the States.
You're like, yes,
We're-
home, free home.
McDonald's, like, for real.
Damn. Nah, what is called? My cousin, she went to Cuba, and what is called? They told me that she was telling me that the taxis over there. I don't know if we ever talked about this, but that the taxis over there are like the old classic cars,
Mm.
and like what is called That's what they use for taxis.
Yeah.
Those are like the modern cars for everybody. And if you have a regular car like we have outside, that means like you're a millionaire, like you're wealthy.
God.
Just having one of those. And I was like, what the fuck?
They
This is
don't
the,
put- yeah, they
this is
don't
the opposite over here. If you have one of those cars, those are nicer. I'd rather have.
They don't manufacture cars over there.
Uh-huh.
And they have so many like import restrictions because of like all the sanctions that everyone has been putting on them for so long. That's what they've been having, and it works for them. And honestly, tourists love it. When tourists go there and they see all these old cars still being driven, that's one of the sweet things
Dude,
about
you
going
know how
to
much a
Cuba.
water bottle was?
How much?
How much you think my cousin paid for a water bottle?
Like $6.
Nope,
How much?
26.
26 in American dollars.
Yeah, and she
Damn.
and like $1 over there, pesos, to exchange to $1 was 100 pesos,
Shit.
and usually it's only like 18 for $1.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they scam you in the transaction shit when you go there. When I went there, they were trying to have us like
Where?
to Venezuela.
Oh.
Sorry about that. The transactions from dollars to bolivars,
Uh-huh.
they scam you, bro. At the airport, they scam you everywhere. You have to go to like a friend of a friend that you know that they're not gonna try to like fuck up the whole transition rate. But like if you go to Cuba, they make you sometimes transition from dollars to whatever they have, and it's such a terrible like transition.
Yeah.
It just gets you fucked type shit.
Yeah,
Like
they
you
always
think you
got
have
bad
money
rates.
and you go there and you still have no money in a poor country.
Yeah. I mean, they always take a percentage of it. That's why.
Because everything over there is expensive. And you're like, yo, what the fuck? I came here to like,
Live
I
it
thought I
up.
was gonna pay cheaper. Nah, this shit is more expensive than where I live.
There's this one Joe Rogan episode I listened to where he's talking about Cuba. He was saying that in Cuba they have some of the best mods for cars because they started like modifying their own shit, like
Mhm.
making parts because of like what you're saying where they have sanctions.
Yeah.
They wouldn't get the parts that they needed, so they would just like start making their own parts.
Mm.
And it's like they got so they actually have like some of the best modded cars supposedly out there in Cuba.
I can believe that.
That's so dope.
That is, I would actually that'd be dope to like go to a car show over there.
Yo, that would be so dope.
Right? Like a
yeah.
car
It's
show
time
in
because
Cuba.
you see all those classic cars, and especially if
Yeah,
some of
that'd
them
be dope as
modern.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, imagine those guys coming here. They've been playing on like hard mode and then boom, default. Like they're just gods over here. They just mod everything.
Damn, bro, that'd be wild actually.
People that actually have money over there, they
Dead
come
ass,
over
you
here,
could,
get
dead
power.
ass, you could probably find like a Cuban here that has like a really nice modded ass
Bro,
car.
I'm just gonna start importing Cubans for like
But I don't even
mechanical
think- yeah, I don't
shop.
even think
Start a
you're able-
mechanic
I
shop.
don't even think
Yeah.
you're able to import things from over to over here. Then.
And now you probably would. I mean, but you could just make shit here.
Dead ass. I mean, once you got the skill up here, you can go wherever you want with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you definitely got the resources here too. It's like that's all you really need is the resources.
Yeah.
Put the classic car.
What are you guys into? Like, are you car guys?
I make music.
You make music? Oh, for real? What kind of music are you into? Or what kind of music do you make?
Every time I show people music, like my music, they say it sounds like a cross between like EDM and hip hop. So I kind of just started leaning into that.
Yo, I am terribly interested now to hear your music. I thought it was gonna be some shit with like a guitar. Chun-
No.
I can't play the guitar. I play a keyboard and I just sample everything on the keyboard.
For me, I don't even know. I like photography.
This man's he's an investor.
He's
He's
an
trying to
investor.
invest. He's trying to invest in a lot of things. To be
You're,
honest,
you're into your future.
Yeah.
So-
That and I like photography. Like when I take pictures, actually, or no soccer.
That's
Soccer,
right.
that's
Talking about
what it-
FIFA before.
Soccer, photography, and then like you said, just focusing on like on my investing, like in future and all that. Just investing.
That's what's up.
I mean, yeah, I feel like you're like, personally, I would say like, if I had to like give my perspective on like what you seem to be more passionate about, I would say investing for sure. Like I feel like you should like definitely lean into that.
That and soccer. But like soccer is not gonna do anything.
I mean,
for
soccer's
me.
a hobby.
It's a
Yeah,
passion.
Yeah, soccer is like
passion.
Like my passion, and
But yeah, that's what you mean.
my passion is like firearms, bro, guns. I just
Yeah.
love that shit. And honestly,
I
like
want to get into that too, cause dude,
I like the history more than anything.
the reason why too, cause I started,
Yeah,
I know I
history
started,
could be interesting.
Yeah.
especially like you said you have a gun from World War II.
Yeah.
It's
And I have one from the Civil War as well.
So
That's
Yeah.
dope.
that is
a
dope.
musket like from my family type shit.
A musket.
Yeah, a musket from the Civil War. It was made in like Philadelphia and like whatever year the Civil War was
That's
at.
dope.
It doesn't work because of like the flints fucked up. But if I
Mhm.
fix that shit, I can make it work again type shit. So
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, no.
The shooting at Muskie.
So we need to plan a go to
Four
a shooting range.
Musketeers.
Yo, we got to the Four Musketeers.
Yeah.
Caleb Minor.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, no, what is called another thing I'm starting to get into is watches too.
Watches. That's an
Yeah.
expensive one to get into.
That's a really expensive hobby, but it's
Not
a really
even a
nice
hobby. Like, I mean, yeah, it can be a hobby where you get watches and then resell them.
one.
Oh, reselling.
Yeah,
that's-
because some watches, like you said, they're expensive, but you can always resell it for like a couple.
Yo,
more
speaking
thousand,
of-
Everything
a
they're-
couple- yeah.
There's this one. I got this ad. Low key caught my attention. There's this one beer company that was starting to sell watches with like their old barrels. It was like wooden watches, used with like the barrels that they would like
They make.
that they would like make the alcohol in.
Huh.
That shit was pricey as fuck. It was like $10,000. I was like, fuck that.
Bougie.
But it was like a limited time. It was like, I think it was for their anniversary or something. That shit looked nice as fuck. I was like,
Yeah.
a wooden watch sounds kind of nice though. Not gonna lie.
You know where you make
For
a lot
10,000 though. I don't
Not
know.
for. I mean, I wouldn't get that one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get that wooden watch. But
That's that diamonds on it, if anything.
Rollies, those shits are, like, I don't know why they were so big. They're big because of this reason. You can't just go buy a Rolex. Doesn't matter how much money you have. I mean,
you gotta apply for that shit, right?
you gotta
If you
first,
buy if you actually buy it from the actual.
the actual place.
Yeah.
Like, have you heard about it? Right?
I don't know like that much. I just
It's
heard
kind
that
of
you have to.
like Lambos.
They have to like
Yeah,
you have to
you
be
have to be
referred by
like
someone
Lambo.
that is a client of them.
Uh-huh.
They have to like vet you or some shit. Then once you have one watch from them, which is the hardest one is the first one, but then after you have like one with
You can
them,
get more.
you can get more type shit.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of like Lambos. Like
Really?
Lambos,
Y'all ever
yeah.
heard? Yeah.
Lambos,
Yeah, you have to
get-
apply to get a
apply.
Lambo too.
what?
Yeah, you have to see how if you could drive it, if you could do whatever.
And you can't mod any
Yeah.
Lambos either.
Dang.
Like,
Dude, the
I
people
thought
that
those
can't.
Ferraris.
This
Is it
Ferraris
Ferraris?
too.
Dang.
But there's like there's a list of people for Lambos that can't buy Lambos, like famous people.
you got blacklisted.
Yeah.
Dang. That's
Because
crazy.
I forgot like there's
Yeah, I mean they're trying to protect their
Even like-
image.
even
You
like-
know about Dead Mouse?
Dead Mouse is.
He was driving a Lambo that had like the Hello Kitty on the side of it or some shit. No, it was a Ferrari.
Uh-huh.
They sued him about it because he had like a Hello Kitty on the side of his like Ferrari.
Really?
Yes, bro.
They're trying to protect their image. Like they want to be like a sports, like a serious sports car, I guess.
But he
Yeah.
bought it though.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't
think-
agree with it.
I think
but
Justin Bieber was getting in trouble by it too for I think a Lambo or a Ferrari too. They're trying to like ban him from getting it too or something. I don't know.
What did he do?
that shit's dumb.
I forgot. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he crashed or if he did something. I don't know what it was.
Y'all see that he has a stroke now? Like half his face
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Does he still have that?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him
that was
since,
a-
so I
yeah.
guess.
I feel like that was a while back, no?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him since. Have you seen him in the media since?
I haven't.
Yeah, no, he's like Leatherface out there.
Damn.
He's somewhere out there.
I'm sorry, Justin.
He ain't gonna see this movie. Who
Maybe-
knows?
It'd be dope if you did.
Yeah, it would be. It would be dope. I mean, maybe down in the future if they look back to our old videos.
Yeah, you got to.
But, but you
This-
fucking
this-
hates you.
This is gonna be the. This is gonna.
So before you even meet, be like, yo, Justin Bieber, I'm a big fan. I saw that video, fucker.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Peter.
you.
I saw what you said. It's like,
Hey, come on.
I know you too, motherfucker. I don't like you. Get out.
Everyone loves Pete, Justin. Oh shit.
bro, that shit always geeks to me though. Whenever I like talk about celebrities, I'm like, if they ever see this shit and they hear me talking shit, so that would be geeks. I'll be
Yeah.
geeked.
I
Their
still
first
remember
fucking
what I said,
impression
but,
if I
like-
ever meet them. So
Uh,
that's their first impression of me. So,
I remember we.
Dude.
Well, how would you react then after they say that? I'm like, oh shit.
I'm not a fan then.
That's why I'm afraid of meeting my heroes, like my celebrity heroes. I can't meet them
Why?
because I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I meet them and they're just dicks to me or some
Yeah,
shit.
they always say not to meet your heroes because of that same reason. Because it's like you always make them out to be better than they really are in your head.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, who's like a musician right now that like you're like a super stand for a minute?
Russ.
I used to be like that for
Russ?
Eminem.
Yeah, I met
to
Russ.
be honest.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
dope. For Eminem?
Yeah.
I mean,
And he started getting political, and I was like, oh.
yeah, once you did that shit about Trump at the VMA or whatever,
Yeah.
I was just like, this ain't Slim Shady.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
He started getting like too. I don't know. He started caring too much. Like his whole image was like not giving a fuck.
Bro, he's literally talking about raping his mother in the early 2000s. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like his whole thing was about not giving a fuck, and now he's like,
He's like,
he
I can't
cares
say-
now.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to get canceled
I don't
nowadays.
give a fuck.
Except Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I was like, you could still avoid it. It's like,
right.
Some
He
people,
should, bro. He's a
Kanye
true one.
West.
Yeah. Oh, Kanye West. He's crazy, but I just respect the balls he has.
Yeah, he wild. He
Yeah.
wild.
Sometimes he's what
He
be
honestly,
saying,
like,
though,
yeah, I was
is
gonna say, like, I don't disagree with a lot of the
Yeah.
things he says.
I mean,
too.
I love Hitler was like a little too far.
That's why I was saying I don't disagree with a lot of the things. Not with everything.
He,
I'm fucking with
he
you.
did say something about Hitler. What did he say though?
He said it. He said that. Well, he just
He
said,
said,
I love him.
I don't even want to recite the words that man said.
He was
Really?
straight up praising him. to be
Yeah.
honest.
And then he
And-
posted on.
Like if you actually listen to like the whole clip, like the point, like the reason he was praising Hitler was like, I guess like there was a good reason for it. Was like
For
there
fuck the Jew.
not it wasn't because of he wasn't because he was
You
like,
know,
against
the Jews were cold, and we just gotta get them warm. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like it was winter. You know.
But he said
Get
no,
them
like,
the
but basically he
complaining.
was saying he was saying Hitler was the reason that we have like the highway system. Where he's like he came up with like that whole idea.
Yeah.
So it's like he's basically praising him like he did help come up with like good ideas technically.
The highway system.
Every time I watch like
Yeah, like the inner
Oh.
like the highway system that we have.
whenever I see like Germany like win like soccer or something, I'm just like that's a product of the Aryan race right there.
This man.
I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just don't get me
but-
canceled.
How did you feel when Germany won the World Cup then?
It was painful.
He said
That was really
white
painful.
supremacy.
Because I remember I was in Spain when that happened. That was like 2012, right? 2014?
2014.
Yeah.
2014. And he was against Argentina, right? That was painful to watch.
Yeah.
Poor Messi. I'm so happy for him now.
He won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good for him.
Honestly, it's a good way to end a career because I don't think he's gonna be playing the next World Cup.
When
Who
were,
knows? He
might.
He might. He still.
where were you guys at when it happened? Like when he won the World Cup?
I wasn't even watching it to be honest.
was
I didn't watch this whole World Cup to be honest.
Dang. How about you?
at my house, I think, or I don't even know. I went somewhere. I don't know where I went. I low-key don't know.
I saw at the weirdest place. I went to go buy a bong, and the guy that was like ringing me up, he was Muslim, and he was watching on this big TV like with Muslim subtitles, but you could hear like
Oh, I was at work.
yeah,
I
both
was
me
at
and
work.
him. We were jumping, and all the other customers like waiting for shit. He was just like, "Fuck y'all, we're watching the World Cup." Bro, it finished, and we were literally like, "God, God, God,
That's
God,
what was
God,
in
God."
They went to penalties, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the first two like last goals,
Yeah.
like we saw that shit there. It
No,
was-
yeah, I saw the whole game at my
I
job.
heard that shit was intense. the
Everybody,
penalties.
even at like all the guests and everything like that were sitting and dining. They were like watching because everybody was just like looking
Yeah.
at the game. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, man. It was intense. It was one of the best World Cup games.
I think so too, honestly. Like, 'cause when was the last time you go to extra time and you go to penalties
Yeah.
for the World Cup?
Yeah, they had to end that shit. Like they had to keep that shit going until
Yeah.
someone won.
That's what I like about the World Cup. They're
And
not
they
like,
almost scored too. France almost scored like the last minute, but like the goalkeeper blocked that shit.
I feel bad for what's his name, Mbappe.
Mbappe, he already
Mbappe.
won it though in 2018.
Oh yeah, I don't feel bad for him anyways. Messi deserves it.
Supposedly, people think it was all set up too. So
Question.
And it is. To be honest, FIFA's rigged like shit.
yeah, FIFA's corrupt too now.
To be honest, like I don't know how true this is, but I heard like a lot of like the decisions that they make like on who's gonna win is just like on whoever's paying the most, like cause it helps like with tourists and shit. Like
Really?
it's like whenever like whoever wins, like they get like more tourists. So like they'll just pay sometimes to win. I don't know how true that is, but
I don't think that's true.
I mean, I don't.
To a degree.
I feel like it could, but like they can't really help them to make them win. But they could pay like the
I mean,
refs,
yeah,
refs to
that's what
make
I'm
it
saying, like,
easier,
the refs
make it
make it-
easier for them.
the refs rigged the game.
Dude, fuck! There was so much fucking handballs in the World Cup. I hated it.
Dude,
It
the
was so
refs
bad.
always suck in the World Cup, and I feel like that's probably
On
why.
purpose.
I feel like that's why there's so many conspiracy theories about it, because the
Mhm.
refs always suck in the World Cup.
In Spain.
always. I don't know why.
Yeah. Ref is a dangerous job.
Spain won the World Cup too.
I was so happy. I was in my family's bar when that shit
2008, I think it
happened.
was. Or
No,
2012?
2012. Yeah.
No, 2010.
Yeah. It was when I was young type shit.
2010.
Bro, I was working at the bar type
Uh-huh.
shit at my family's bar, like a little kid. Bro, my bar's like on a second story. We thought it was gonna like, everybody was so happy, jumping up and down. Whoa! It was like
Iniesta was the goal.
it was as if It was as if we won World War III. Like, Spain was so happy. For a year straight, all our commercials were like, we're the best, fuck everybody else, we won the World Cup. Like,
That's why people
real.
get tourists. But, like, you basically show up to, like, party. Like,
Yeah.
people show up to party even if it's, like, not their country.
Yeah,
Just because, like,
how
it'll be a
long
parade,
Mexico
basically.
lasts?
It'll be like a whole parade.
You know how long Mexico would last partying if Mexico won the World Cup?
Dude,
year.
we haven't won in, like, in a minute.
We never won the
We
World
never
Cup.
won, but we haven't won, like, any...
Yeah.
We haven't won,
That's
like
crazy.
anything like that in a minute.
We won.
Have you guys the Copa de America?
We have won the Copa America. But, like,
Okay.
I think...
It's
like,
been a minute. That's what I'm
been
saying.
a
Like, we haven't
minute.
won anything, like, in a
We've been
minute.
I think runner-ups a good amount of times, too. We only win the Gold Cups, the CONCACAF, and all that, but that's easy work for us.
Dang.
It's the only people that we have to worry about is Canada and U.S. And that's it. Everybody else is easy.
Yeah.
You hear that? Yeah, they're easy. We need a challenge. We need to be in South America more.
The U.S.
But
is
even
so
then, the
bad.
Euros is better than
Europe is better than almost everybody.
yeah, but the Euros is better. I feel like it's better than the Copa America.
I couldn't believe Croatia was so good this World Cup.
Deadass. I mean, they
Yeah.
went to the finals in 2018 for the other World Cup.
It's insane, fucking Croatia.
No, what I'm surprised is Morocco.
Yeah, that was insane.
Morocco went pretty far. They
Yeah.
they went in fourth place.
Spain lost against Morocco.
Yeah, I know.
You know how
Portugal
painful that
lost.
was?
Portugal lost to Morocco.
Bro, so for anyone that doesn't know, this is Spain, this is Morocco, this is Portugal.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. They're all right there next to each other.
Bro, losing to Morocco's was like getting shot by your mother, bro. It was terrible. Like,
I give them props though. They went pretty far.
It's
yeah.
like, good for them.
Good
Good
for
for
them.
them, but it
Fuck
hurt
you.
us. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, that's how I felt with Argentina. Fuck Argentina. They needed to at least score one more goal, or we needed to score one more. Nah.
Oh, dang. I bet you were real sad when you took off your jersey that day.
Dude, that was- Mm.
Crying.
After 27 years of always making the group stage, it's been 27 years that we did not make the group stage.
Dang.
Yeah, we broke like nobody has beat us. I guess like not like that record. I guess.
Yeah. Dang.
And now it's done.
That's because we got a new coach, right? Or a new manager.
Yeah, that manager, I hated it. I didn't ever like them. I mean, we got a new coach now though.
Okay.
We should be fine.
I'll pray
They're
for
gonna
him.
they're gonna put Chicharito in now. Even though he's old, but I like him because he's more like his mindset and
He's always been a
everything.
good player.
Yeah, his
He's a
mindset
team
and everything
player.
like that to like inspire the youngsters. Yeah, I feel like it's a good choice.
I don't know. I feel like he's a good team player too.
Mhm.
Like he plays like with the team.
I don't know why they never put. I don't know why they brought in Raul Jimenez. I like Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez is good, but they should have not brought him when he just came back from a head injury. He didn't play for the season. Chicharito at least did. He didn't do bad. I don't know how he did that like during the whole thing, but I rather prefer to have him than Raul Jimenez.
Hmm.
But the coach, he's Argentinian too.
Mexicans and Argentinians do not like each other.
He sabotaged us.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Dang it. Soccer is just another different. Oh my god,
It
bro.
is.
Soccer in Spain, Europe in general, is so passionate, bro.
Yeah.
These fans literally beat the shit out of each other before and after the game. Bro, I'm dead ass serious.
What? You're a Barca fan? What?
It's honestly
Uh,
for those big teams, like it's not it's a cult following, but it's not so deep. For like smaller teams like Atletico de Madrid and Betis, the people that follow those teams are so like they're partners with them. They're like cult following. So like when those teams like dude, people are beating the shit out of each other before and after.
It's kind of like the
hooligans.
Argentina game, like Boca Juniors versus like I forgot what the other team is, where like the Peruvian league, like those teams
Yeah.
when they're rivals versus each other,
Yeah.
and
Their
the fans
too.
go out too. So that shit's crazy.
That's crazy. That's what I want. I want fans like that. Like, for real.
They got my back.
Yeah. Fucking what was your song?
What?
What's his name? Young Boy. His fans are like that.
Really?
NBA Young Boy.
I don't listen to him.
Ah, never mind that.
I don't
On
listen
some
to
fucking
them.
on
Yeah.
some toy soldier shit.
Yes,
Like
sir.
fucking chill.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh
You're
shit!
gonna end up. Yeah.
Hey.
Well,
Look, is long as fuck.
Yes, sir. I mean, it was
It
a
was
good
a good,
podcast.
it was a good
We can find
podcast. It was
out,
a good
yeah.
episode.
How do you guys ended up? Normally.
what was
You
about
just-
to
what you wrap
say?
up.
Oh,
We're like,
yes,
thank you
sir.
guys for listening. I mean, this is Ramblings in the Basement. It was nice having you, Pete.
Thank you so
Or
much.
Peter.
I appreciate being here.
You're welcome to join at any other time.
Yeah, because you don't live that far either.
20 minutes away, brother.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So you might be seeing him more often, guys, or you're guys gonna be hearing him more often too. So
All right, great.
thank you guys for listening.
Thank you
Stay
guys.
tuned, and we're out.
Peace.